Yes, people, how are we? Full time, Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2. We've done it again, people. 5 times out of 5, we won the game late on. I knew it was happening, people. I'd seen it coming a mile off, an absolute mile off. Before we start, though, make sure you're smashing the like and share button, people. Road to 500. Yeah, that's insane. We done it again, people. We done it again. Wait there, let me turn this off. Hold on a sec. Right, okay, sound. Yeah, cool. So, Atletico, I predicted the 2-1 tonight. Robertson gets the goal off Salah's free kick, deflection. Then Salah gets a trademark Salah goal, back to his best type of thing. I thought tonight, by the way, he was absolutely exceptional, but wasn't the only one that was exceptional as well. We're gonna get into that. Excuse me. He was absolutely great. That second goal, by the way, was incredible. Incredible. Great work by Gravenberch. Salah, what a fucking finish. Have some of that. Let me just turn this telly down. Hold on. What a finish. What a finish. And you know what? The football we were playing, especially towards the end of the first half as well. Wow. That was genuinely incredible. It's just the way we're slicing through teams with like this quick 1-2 football. Do you know what I mean? And we're just literally absolutely blitzing them. However, defensively, we need to work on it. You know what I mean? We need to work. Stop losing concentration. You know what I mean? Make sure we're always tracking back. Not losing control of our man. We need to keep focused at all times because we conceded at one of the worst times in a football game right before half time. When you've got, like, as they say, your half-time notes are already there. Well, guess what? They're not there now because they're getting ripped up when you concede in stoppage time at the end of the half. Obviously, there's debate, was Griezmann in the way of the keeper? We can debate about that. I need to look back at that, really, because I only seen the goal and the couple of replays and all that. I need to actually look back at that properly, make my own judgment on it. But anyway, the goal stood. The referee said, no, that's fine. Goal stands. But it's no excuse for Robbo to not track back for that goal. Like, if you watch the footage back, he's just strolling. Didn't need to do that. If he was actually getting back in time, we had another man there to defend. But however, I thought he was decent today anyway. I thought he had a good game apart from that. Lapse of concentration. Second half in particular, he didn't really have much trouble. But the one criticism I will say is the way we're dropping off when we're winning. Sitting back, inviting too much pressure, soaking up a lot of it. Like, I don't like that. I really don't, because it gets to the fans, they get nervous, and then we end up making mistakes, and I don't like it. But however, there was loads of times where we were nicking the ball back in good areas, and again, we were just slicing through them. I thought Isak, by the way, tonight, wow, what a player this guy is, by the way. Like, he was so fucking sharp, it was unbelievable. Considering this guy ain't played for months, he looked great tonight, he really did, and I'm glad he got his minutes, and I'm glad he fucking started. Like, I did not expect that. He was brilliant. Even like I said before, towards the end of the first half, see what I did there. Towards the end of the first half, the football, him and Vert linking up together, and the work that Gravenberch was putting in, he was brilliant tonight. Gravenberch, by the way, Jesus Christ, I can't speak highly enough of this guy. We rotate him accordingly this year. We're fine. Just don't let him burn out. Rotate him properly. Same with the rest of the players. The squad's there. We can do it. That football towards the end of the first half, man, Jesus Christ. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Body inverse tonight. Whoa. This guy's getting better game by game. Getting better game by game, literally. Absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely, carving through defences and all that. But then again, you got a lot of space tonight, which is surprising, by the way, because Atletico, you know what they're like, don't we? Double-decker park the bus type football. But you know what? They actually had a go tonight. Fair play to them. They're a good team. Everyone rips into them for, like, how defensive they are and all that. But if they have a go, they can have a go. And they got players to have a go. So they are a good team, and I respect them. Respect the manager as well, even though he was fighting with the stewards and the fans are full time from what I see. But he's a fucking character, isn't he? He's a character. He's an absolute character. So fair play to them. Respect for Madrid. But I'm glad we beat them. And I was never worried as well, people. Go back on the watch along and look what I was saying I kept saying, we're going to win it late on here after they equalised. By the way, Marcos Llorente, stop dog walking our players at Anfield, mate. Stop only turning up for our game. That's twice he scored a brace against us at Anfield. Twice. The guy is a midfielder. This ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Fair play to him. He played well. But like I said before, Florian Wirtz, man, I've gone back to him again. He was just exceptional. His first touch, everything, his passing, his decision making was on point. Apart from that one time where he should have just shot. Do you know what I mean? Too scared to hit the ball and just blasé it into the back of the net. He weren't doing it. A chance that we had, people, where him and Szoboszlai were linking up. Fucking hell, man. Like, even Szoboszlai, brilliant again tonight. Brilliant again. Bradley, when he come on, he was great. Virgil and Canard, they were decent tonight. They were. McAllister, all right when he come on, yeah, fine. Gakpo was all right. Engamo was all right. Kerkaz didn't really do much, to be honest, because he come on very late in the game. But I was happy with Isak's debut. I think that, like I said, getting better game by game. Salah, one of his best games tonight this season by far. He was unlucky not to score that chance where he hit the post as well. You know, he was good tonight, man. He was sharp, very sharp. You can tell he's lost a lot of pace, but don't matter, people. Still got the IQ. That ball that he put for Ekitike, that was on a plate, by the way. And then bro has the fucking Darwin gene and puts it over the bar from there. I will never know. Like, that was an absolute sitter. He should not be missing them. That game caught life at the end when Van Dijk scored that header, because they go up the other end. Sorloth heads it straight at Alisson. By the way, I thought that was going in. I fucking shit me jocks, I can't lie. And then we go up the other end. Ekitike misses. That was crazy. Crazy end to the game. Champions League is back, though, people. Like, it is well and truly back at Anfield. Like, I've missed that. Like, I knew it was going to be drama tonight. I fucking knew it. Like, it's just so easy to read. Like, you just know. Everyone knew that we were scoring a winner late on yet again. I knew it. I weren't worried. Even in, like, the 91st minute, 92nd minute, which is when we scored, just before, we kept getting corners non-stop. And I was like, we're going to score. We're going to bag. We're going to do it. You know it's going to happen. It's Anfield. Do you know what I mean? It's Anfield. It happens all the time. It's just the fact it's been our fifth late winner this season already, which is just like, it's just mad. Mad. Bournemouth, Chiesa, Engamo, Newcastle, Szoboszlai, Arsenal, Salah penalty, Burnley, 94th minute. Today, 92nd minute, Van Dijk. Like, oh my God. And you know what? If we do it again on Saturday, that'll be even funnier. Don't put it past us, because we're just doing it. Do you know what I mean? We're just doing it. I'm not asked. Up the piss boiling Reds anyway. I thought, everyone was good tonight. And there was a few exceptional ones out there as well. Gravenberch, Wirtz. Thought Isak was really good for his debut. Yeah, we were good tonight. I'm happy with that, people. I'm very happy with that. Szoboszlai on point. Wow. Yeah, and there we go. We open our Champions League campaign with a win. And on to the next one, on to the derby on Saturday. The preview will be getting uploaded tomorrow at some point. I don't know. I've scheduled it on YouTube some point in the evening, so make sure you tune into that. And yeah, people, up to Reds. I shall catch you soon. Plenty of watch-alongs over the weekend, and take it easy. Good night, up the Reds. Come on.